गणाधिपो भानुशशीधरां सुतो बुधो गुरुभार्गवसूर्यनन्दनो राहुश्च केतुश्च परन्नवग्रह कुर्वन्तु पूर्णमनोरथं सदा उपेन्द्र इन्द्रो वरुणो हुताशनं धर्मो यमो वायुहरिश्चतुर्भुजं गन्धर्वयक्षो रगसिद्धचारणा कुर्वन्तवो पूर्णमनोरथं सदा।
Blessings to them, blessings to all of you, and I pray that your stay will continue to be a very meaningful one. As you're aware, it is Saraswati Jayanti. Saraswati, Ma. We have three Shaktis, Gyan Shakti, Kriya Shakti, Ichha Shakti. They are the three sides of the flag. And what do they represent? The power of good thoughts, positive action, and from that will flow the right result. Gyan Shakti, Kriya Shakti, Ichha Shakti. So far you can see that is exactly what is happening. Saraswati Mata represents Kriya Shakti, the power of activity, of action. And many a time we hear well spoken, but what are the actions? What are the actions? The actions called more actions speak louder than words. So this is Saraswati Ma. Very, very important, very serious, very meaningful for each and every one of us. We need people now not to say well spoken, because anybody can have a glib tongue and speak well, but what are the actions? What do they do for themselves and for the welfare of others? And this, so time is far gone. You know, I don't really go over time. I sometimes go before time. So it is now, according to this clock I have here, it's not mine. I didn't put it fast. Around 10 or 11 past 11, am I correct? So I will not go after 12. We like to keep it short and sweet and hard to beat. It's going to be like that. No, I don't know if it's going to be hard to beat for you, but I'm just letting you know. So here we have to move on. At times, I will be going at great speed. If I talk fast, you listen fast. That's all you have to do. And so the morning will be meaningful. So let's take Saraswati Ma. We mentioned she is the goddess of activity, telling us we must watch our actions, and it may be consistent with morality and spirituality, when meant for the welfare of yourself and the welfare of others. Another very important point with Saraswati Ma, the name itself is a compound word. Saraswata. Sa-swa. What it means? Action performed for yourself, benefit of yourself, and the welfare of others. In so doing, you show your true nature. And we're being asked continuously, drop the mask, eliminate the disguise. Let us all face who we are and what we are. Who is man? What is man? Man is Satyamev Jayate. Truth will prevail at all times, no matter how much we hide it or whatever it might be. But we are of the nature of Sat, Chit, Anand, May, Swarup. Man is of the nature of divine truth, divine bliss, and divine consciousness. I want to repeat that. Our true nature is Sat, Chit, Anand, May, Swarup. We are of the nature of divine bliss, divine consciousness, and truth. If we lie, if we do otherwise, that's not our true nature. That's not our true nature, and that's not who we are. So I'm informing you of the true meaning of Saraswati, he who gives of the essence of his true self. That is Saraswati. Give of the essence of your true self. We have the higher self and the lower self. When Durga Ma rides on the tiger, Durga is the higher self. The tiger or the animal is the lower self. We must control that. Can you ride an animal if you have control over it? Check them fellas in the movies where they have, them cowboy and them. The horse potking them all about. You have to control it. You have to control the mind. You have to control the senses. You have to control the body and everything. Life is one of control. So I have spoken a lot briefly, but you are intelligent people. I keep saying that. You are intelligent people. I will not go into great details. So now I have given you the meaning of Saraswati. I've told you what Saraswati Jayanti is all about and what she stands for. Bearing that in mind, let us go and do an invocation prayer. Before I do so, I want to comment very highly. All those who came, made a preparation, brought the ingredients, and you waited your turn for Panditji to perform your puja. Puja is very essential, very necessary. It's a compound word, pa and ja, pap nashan. Those actions which, when done conscientiously, elevates our consciousness from worldliness to godliness. Using powerful language in very brief form, that is what you have done. Remember, parents gave us birth, God gave us life. I'm going to be grateful to both our parents and to God. You have done that this morning. So, blessings to all of you who came and you made your offerings. And those who didn't make your offerings, and you sat and you listened to Bhajan Kirtan being sung so beautifully by the devotees and the wonderful music. So blessings to them also. So everybody stands to gain. Nobody loses when it comes to temple, to God, to righteousness and spirituality. So focus upon the comely form of Ma Saraswati. There she is in all her regal splendor in a white sari. White is the color of purity, we know that. Spiritual consciousness. And by the way, just by way of information, that murti was donated to our mandir through the kind courtesy of Narad and his family. And every year, listen to this, every year when it's Saraswati Jayanti, they ensure that they get a new change of clothing for Ma. I mean, same thing all the time. So they'll get a new sari for Ma. There is Saraswati Ma. So blessings to this family, to all of you, and I'll focus upon the comely form of Ma. And Om Tat Sat. Om Ai Saraswati Namah. Jai Sharda Devi. Jai Saraswati Ma. Hari Om Tat Sat. Om Sri Vigneshwaraye Namam. Ya Kundendu Tusharahara Dhavala. Ya Shubha Vastravrita. Ya Veena Varadanda Manditakara. Ya Sveta Padmasanam. Sharada Sharadam Bhoj Baranam Baranam Bhuje Sarvada Sarvadasmakam Sanidhim Kriyat Saraswati Chatang Nomi Bhagadishtatri Devatam Devatvam Pratipadyante Yadugrahato Janaha Patuno Nikashagrava Matihemra Saraswati Pragyetar Paricheram Vachasaiva Karotiyam Shuklam Brahm Vichar Sar Parama Madhyam Jagat Vyapini Bina Pustakadharini Bhayaraja Andak Arapaham Haste Spatik Malika Chadhari Padmasine Sanstitam Bandetang Parmeshwari Bhagavati Buddhim Pradam Sharadam Bina Dhare Vipula Mangaladane Vedyarupe Vishalakshi Vedyam Dehi Namostute Yaraksharam Param Bhrashtam Matrahinam Chayat Bhavet Tat Sarvam Chamyata Devi Prasiddha Saraswati. Bole Shri Saraswati Mata Ki. After mantra recitation, we go on to bhajan. We glorify Ma. This song says, O Ma, you are divine mother, possessor of all powers. We are your humble, simple children, seeking your blessings, guidance, help, and protection. Shower your grace and mercy upon us. Ma, what can I say? My tongue is limited, my intellect is limited, the power in the pen is limited, but you're unlimited. And this limited way, I'm going to glorify you, the unlimited form of Ma. You know what is my heart, and all I seek is your continued blessings, guidance, help, and protection for myself, my home, and my family. We pray for one and all. We could pray for the country too. Yeah, oh my God. So, Om Ai Saraswati Namah. Jai Sharda Devi. We join. Jai Jai Devi Saraswati Devi Jai Jai Devi Saraswati Devi Aap hi charana main namami Aap hi charana main namami Jai Jai Devi सरस्वती देवी जय जय देवी
सरस्वती देवी
आप ही चरण मैं नमामि आप ही
चरणा मैं नमामि
आप ही ब्रह्मानि आप ही रुद्रानि आप ही ब्रह्मानि आप ही रुद्रानि आप ही ज्ञानी और गुणवंते आप ही वेद वेद बखाने मान आप ही वेद वेद बखानी आप ही चरण मैं नमामि आप ही अमला आप ही कमला आप ही अमला आप ही कमला आप ही गाना आप ही मंत्र आप ही थिन धी चना ना 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 आप ही थिन धी चना ना 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 आप ही चरण मैं
नमामि आप ही चरणा मैं नमामि
जय जय देवी सरस्वती देवी जय जय देवी सरस्वती देवी आप ही चरण मैं नमामि आप ही चरण मैं नमामि बोले श्री सरस्वती माता की. Now I know, as I said, we are intelligent people. And some of you would have checked this song has many more verses, but I can't sing all now because of time constraint. So just bear that in mind and in a shortcut. Whatever we do it as best as we can, glorify Ma, and she'll accept that. And that's what we are doing. So having mentioned that, we go on now to speak a few things about Ma. Devotees, she has many hands. And at times you only see 2 hands. If you check the Murti, there are 4 hands? 4 hands. All this is symbolic. Symbolism in Hinduism is unparalleled. And everything is a symbol. Even the language is speaking is symbolic. Anyway, of the 4 hands, 2, I shall mention 2. If you look, one has the book and the other has the mala. One is the book and the one with the mala. The one with the mala is held higher and the one with the book is held lower. This is very significant. Both represents knowledge. There is spiritual knowledge and there is secular knowledge. Secular knowledge is what we get from newspapers, from the school, from textbooks and what have you. Spiritual knowledge is what you get from the scriptures, from the gurus, from the holy men. So why is the hand with the mala, which represents spiritual knowledge, held higher and the one with the book is held lower? Bear this in mind. I have to be very careful. I'm not saying, and I'm not going to tell you otherwise, and don't interpret it otherwise. Ma is showing spiritual knowledge is superior to secular knowledge. So here you are a student. I think one of the young men here is going to sit the exam, right? So he's sitting and in this temple and waiting. I came, I did Saraswati Puja, and the Pandit is saying secular knowledge is lower than spiritual knowledge. You will learn from experience, but I could also explain it briefly. There comes a time that all that you know, you're still unhappy. Still very unhappy. Because it is not satisfying, it doesn't touch your soul. Let me put it another way. If a tree needs watering, will you water the branches and the leaves, or will you water the root? You water the root so the tree will get the proper nourishment. So too we go to the heart of man in meditation, in prayer, in bhajan and kirtan. That's where it's touched. And if you come to the temple or you go, anything at all in spiritual feeling, you're not touched, then it makes no sense. It's little sense. So here, to put it simple, spiritual knowledge is what we should all seek as we pursue secular knowledge. So do your French, your Latin, your Spanish, your geography, etc. But don't forget to pray, don't forget to do mandir. And that's why children know, and we have this practice in Hinduism, when they have exams, they have the pencils blessed. The pencil and writing the exam with the hand behind the pencil, we know that. But the pencil is blessed, the ruler is blessed, right? And everything else that you think of is blessed for success in that exam. Remember, Mother is there. Mother is everything. She's all powerful. And we depend on Mom. We need her help. Let me put it another way. Here's a plate of food. Does that food need me? Does it need you? We need food. We're all living right now. Why? Because we are breathing. What are we breathing? Air. The air doesn't need me or you. We need air. So too is God. We need God. That's all we're saying in a long-winded way. We need God. So, I want to say up front, all those who are here and elsewhere who will be sitting the exams, blessings to you, may be successful, but bear in mind, that's only part of the journey. That's only part of the journey. And your schools and teachers should be telling you that. But we have different schools, different perspectives. But I'm saying to you, based on Saraswati Jayanti, spiritual knowledge is superior to secular knowledge. And we must acquire both, and there comes a time when we realize that ourselves, if nobody tells us that. Because truth is truth, and truth cannot be suppressed. So that is another symbolism of Saraswati Ma. You can't see it here, but normally a river flows at her side. It may be in front of her, depending on where she's sitting, or behind her. The river. River what? The river of knowledge. Knowledge must always flow. It's not the preserve of any one person. It belongs to everybody. And therefore, as you sit, ask yourself, in what direction is your life flowing? Is it flowing at all? Has it stopped? But we should all ensure that our lives are flowing where? Godward, onward and forward. If we are stagnant, go and check the stagnant water, and we have a lot of that in this country. Because you know why? I don't want to say anything myself talking politics, but it's facts. A little stagnant water, you know why? Lack of maintenance and so much more. Imagine your mind is stagnant, your life is stagnant, then where are you heading? Where are you heading? So Saraswati Ma is saying, let your life flow and flow smoothly towards God. Bole Shri Saraswati Mata ki. Let us now glorify Ma again. And if you find a crossing the time, just raise your hand. Don't stand up and interrupt me, just raise your hand. So I'll know time up or near to up. So here we go, this wonderful bhajan. It's from the Ramayana itself. Bando Charan Kamal Raghunandan. But here now we have Bando Saraswati Gandarao. So join with us. We are praying to Saraswati Ma for clarity of thought, purity of mind, where there's a lot of contamination, a lot of things happening. Today is so, tomorrow is not so. And we are confused. We cannot allow to be confused, corrupted, even converted. Whatever you were born in, hold on to it. Every religion has some element of truth. So, we pray to Saraswati Ma. Bando Saraswati Ganaravu. Oh, Bando Saraswati सरस्वती गणराव हे बंदो सरस्वती गणराव जिनकी कृपा मुक्यति बोले पंगुलंघे गिरे जात स्वभावो बंदो
सरस्वती गणराव
रत्नमाल गल में यति राजत मोदक भोजन में बरछाओ बंदो
सरस्वती गणराव
सद्गुण खानी सुजान होते सो नेक ध्यान महावन कावो बंदो
सरस्वती गणराव
सरस्वती योत जो नार येसु मेरे होत बुद्धि बल शिव यथावो
बंदो सरस्वती गणराव
Now come to the last verse. In the last verse, the author, Pandit Jwala Prasad, he is saying, Ma, everything I do is for the greater glory and honor of my people, myself, and my family. Ma, I know I'm limited. I know I'm also imperfect. But Mother, accept this prayer of mine and help me to become better. And devotees, we need more betterment. As a wonderful saying goes, in life we should become better and not more bitter. So we ask Ma to accept this prayer and help us. Call your name, call the names of those who are near and dear to you. Mother, father, brother, sister, whoever it might be, even though they have passed on, the soul never died, the body died, but the soul lives on in another body. So wherever they are, may they be touched, may they be blessed. And what a great gift you can give devotees. You give me some gift, material or physical, I could use it for a while, then discard it. But the gift of blessings, of protection, guidance from Ma, it lasts forever and ever. So pray for those wonderful people who did so much for you and who touched you in so many ways. दास जानी मैया दास जानी माँ दास जानी दास जानी ज्वाला प्रसाद परे कीजिए कृपा कटाक्ष बसावो बंदो सरस्वती गणरावो ओ बंदो
सरस्वती गणराव
शारदा गणरावो शारदा गणरावो ओ शारदा गणरावो शारदा गणरावो बंदो सरस्वती गणरावो ओ बंदो सरस्वती गणरावो ओ बंदो सरस्वती गणरावो। बोले श्री सरस्वती माता की। Devotees, And in everything, a little incident serves to bring out the point even more forcefully. So as we say, and we have a number of children here, we say story time. So wake up, listen. So there was this individual. I am not going to great details, just give you the gist of it. This boy, very poor, and I'm sure we could identify with that, some of us, who grew up eating, roti or bread and condensed milk, bread and fig. I'm sure some of you here must have eaten that. If not, well, I'm glad to be wrong. Mar. Remember those days? Well, you don't have them if you're too young. But some of us, we had those days. You went without a meal, you didn't complain. So things were hard. Parents were humble, simple people, but they were very hard-working. I want to stress that. Very hard-working, and they had values in them. They had values. Hard work is one. Thrift, saving, whoever it might be, under the mattress, in a pan, whatever. But our parents knew how to economize because they were wise. That's what. So this boy grew up in such a home. So it was difficult for him. So one day, while walking through that little village, seeking some kind of sustenance of food, he came to this home where there was this young girl. And when she saw his situation, she felt pity for him. Daya dharam ki mool hai narak mool abhiman. If we don't have pity, we're not human beings. We must have mercy and compassion. And I'm not saying it here by your mouth, by action. Because I just mentioned, actions speak louder than words. So she knew about Saraswati Ma, she knew about the principles of dharma, righteous living. And may I just quickly share with you, our religion speaks a lot about dharma. How do you know someone is a dharmic person, a righteous person? One, they must practice truth, restraint of anger, purity, learning, absence of envy and jealousy, knowledge of the self, forbearance, charity, and service to parents. You hear that? Service to parents, country too, but parents first. They give you both. Country give you both. Country sustain what you did. And here the last one, I leave this deliberately and separately. So these are signs of one who's living a good life. And besides satisfaction, service to parents, there should be satisfaction with one wife. I don't want to stress it more in myself, talking to people or people business. I'm not in that. Satisfaction with one wife. And the wife is normally a female. Good. These are the fundamentals of someone who's practicing dharma. There are 14 types of living beings. But the scripture put it this way. They have the living, you have the dead, and you have the living dead. And this scripture, and I ain't talking what I feel saying. I didn't come here to old talk. So you have these 14 beings, the living, the dead, and the living dead. And let me tell you who they are and what it is. The pervert, the lustful, a miser, a blockhead, a wretched one, a disrespectful one, an ill-tempered one, the atheist, the enemy of God, saints, one who is self-centered, and one who talks ill of others. That is what the scriptures say. Ramayana, check it. So here, she knew her religion, she knew her practices, and she lived up to it. She was practicing charity, giving to someone in need. So this boy needed something to eat or drink, so she went and she got some milk for him. Now, long ago, people drink plenty milk. Now I hear some health experts say, don't drink too much milk or don't even drink milk. You go ahead, you believe what you want to believe. Believe. Today coffee good, tomorrow it ain't good. And they're saying that? To ask me who's saying that. I know. But I'm not going to call names. So this is what you hear in all kinds of agar-bagar. follow what the scriptures say, and follow the values and teachings of your parents and your ancestors. So, what happened is, he got the milk, and he felt very happy. And may I quickly remind you, how did your life start when you were a baby? When you had no teeth? Milk, mother's milk. So we'll forget that and condemn that. Nobody is saying to overdo it. Everything in moderation is what is important. Moderation. Discipline, control. So he got his milk and he found it tastes real good. So she asked for more. She said, my brother, I don't know who you are and where you come from. There's no more, but maybe tomorrow or whenever you come, I shall have for you. And so this continued for some time. Now let us fast forward. Everything's fast forward now. You have to move fast. All right? Fast. So let's go on now. He's an adult. And she also is an adult. No, they didn't get married. Don't think anything. They did not get married. So what happened is, he qualified himself. He became a doctor. Right, Shania? You hear me? Right. He became a doctor. And she now remained a housewife. Now a housewife is a very special person. Eh? Without housewives, you know what happened to society and to all of us? But the thing is that nobody pays much attention to the housewife. But without them, who are we? Who are we? So, housewives, take a bow. You're doing a great job. Keep on looking after yourself and your family, your children, your husband especially, and the home. So what happened is, one day, after performing his shift, you know, they work on shift and so on, he entered the car and was about to leave. And he got a call. There's a serious patient, serious situation. We need you to come and look after this patient. We don't know what to do. We need your expertise. So when you work a long shift, you think you take on that. But he said, you know what? I was taught to do good. From good, I will get good. And always remember that. Too many times you hear people say, oh, Baba, I'm praying, I'm fasting, I'm giving charity, I'm doing this, and nothing good happening. My child get knocked down, my wife will fall sick, and I catch him in there. No. That is now. What are the future? Everything takes time. It takes time. You plant a seed in the soil, it will become a fruit or a tree the next day. It takes time. So do keep doing good. Have patience. A hurry bird never build a good nest. So he heard the call. He closed the door, lock it. Remember when you come out of your car, lock it, eh? You know what's going on? 5 and 6 cars going every month or a year. It's not good. That's what's happening. So he locked the door and he went to attend to the person. So he heard the situation, he prescribed whatever, and so the patient calmed down and was happy. So after some time, we had to fast forward again. Same thing happened, but this time there was a difference. When he looked at this lady, something clicked. Like, I know this face, you know. I know this person, you know. But he can't place it. So, he thought to himself, maybe it will be revealed, and everything will be revealed. Eh? What is done in the darkness of the night will be revealed in the light of the day. That is from me too, eh? Let's say I'm talking to you and talking along. All of us in the same guile. So, what happened is, this lady, before she fell in that coma again, she had written a note and placed it under the glass with the water. And she told the nurse and the doctor, when the real doctor comes, let him read this. And so when he came, he saw the note and he read it. And you know what was written? Very touching words. Very touching words. What was written was this: once I gave a glass of milk to a poor boy. She didn't know that was the doctor she's talking about. No matter what good you do, it comes back, you know, in some form or fashion. I once gave a glass of milk to a poor boy. If you see him and know who he is, give him this note. When he read that, he realized who was the poor boy. He himself, he's now a doctor. So he wrote a note and said, leave this when she regains consciousness. Let her know what is written. And what he wrote, from a poor boy to you, a wonderful woman, who gave me milk when I had no mother, when I had no food, no sustenance. So whatever good you do comes back to you. This is Saraswati Ma. This is giving and so much more. This is our practice of our dharma. So the story goes on. I ended here. He had repaid his debt and she had repaid her debt. This is what life and living is all about. Giving, 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 give and spend and God will send. And there's a greater joy in giving than in receiving. Greater joy. But you have to experience it. I could say all the whole of wonderful things, but you have to experience it. When you experience it, nobody could confuse you, corrupt you, or change you. You know who you are and what you are, and you stick to it. A simple way to put it. We all know there are many, many challenges facing us. If I experience the greatness and the joy and pleasure in coming to temple, can anybody tell me, don't go in that temple, boy? They will say it, but I will not believe them. If I know the joy I get when I give something to someone, will someone tell you, you chop it, but you're getting them and they're taking you on, and you're getting nothing for it? No, don't do that. I have seen the benefit of giving, and so I'll continue to give. So the idea is to be religion, we can talk on and on. If I've experienced the problems, or rather the principles of the religion, nobody could confuse, corrupt, convert, or confuse me. Nobody. And bear in mind, as I end, I always tell the people, this, devotees, there was this situation in India when it was invaded, and India had been invaded so many times. Somebody will leave it. The Hindus need to wake up. Wake up big time. So India had been invaded a number of times. So there was this one time where they said, either you change to our way or we'll kill you. He said, I will not change your way to your way. I'll hold on to what I was born into. Bam, they cut out a hand. Are you prepared to follow away? No, I'll hold on to my way. Bam, my next hand gone. And said, I don't want to talk too much about this. So eventually, both hands gone, both feet gone. And this is in Indian history. I have studied that, so I tell you no nonsense story. I'm very serious in what I say. So then they say, you will hold on to your religion, you'll hold on to whatever. He said, yes, I was born in that, I will stay in that, and I will die in that. Born a Hindu, die a Hindu. Whatever religion you belong to, so be it. Born into it, die by it, no problem. That's your choice. Devotee that pluck out his eyes. So now, what is a man with no hand, no feet, and no eyes? But you still have your brain, you still have your heart. So he said, and here his prayer. His prayer was recorded. He said, Lord, I want to pray with you, I can't hold a flower. I want to pray to you, I can't see you. I want to walk and go to your place of worship. I can't walk, my feet have gone. But Lord, in my heart you dwell. And I keep you there imprisoned, and no one can change that. This is Saraswati principle. And devotees, you realize I'll run into you and jump in here and jump in there. But forgive me. I keep saying you're intelligent people, you can follow the trend of thought. He stuck to what he believed in, and then the great statement was made. If you kill a Hindu, you didn't kill Hinduism, or anybody in any religion. If you kill a Hindu, you didn't kill Hinduism. If you burn my book, you didn't burn my faith. If you break my place of worship, you didn't break my faith. And so it goes on and on. Powerful statements to tell you, stay in what you are, hold on to it, believe in it. You'll see the benefit of it. Saraswati Ma, she said that is the book and the knowledge. Gyan, Kriya, Shakti, Ichha, Shakti. There is what? Knowledge, secular knowledge, and there is sacred knowledge. So devotees, this is Divine Mother. I feel at 12 o'clock. Oh God. All right, we need it. Somebody watching me already. And you know who it is, of all people? I won't call no name. Anyway, thank you. So, this is Saraswati Jayanti. I want to say I'm very happy to see you all. You have done well to be here. Take out all what I said. If you don't like it, no problem. Whatever was said applies to you, apply it. See the benefit of it. It is not based on old talk, Nancy story. It is based on facts. And may Divine Mother Saraswati bless each and every one of you. Bole Shri Saraswati Mata Ki. We join in one kirtanam, a very simple kirtanam, and then we move on. Yeah. Okay, so while the Havan is being done, to save time, we shall join in this kirtanam. Veena Vadini Saraswati Ma, Saraswati Ma, Saraswati Ma, Saraswati Ma, Veena Vadini Saraswati Ma. Saraswati Ma, Saraswati Ma, Veena Vadini Saraswati Ma, Amba Bhavani Jagama, Amba Bhavani Jai Jagama, Amba
Bhavani Jai Jagama,
Hey Jagama, Jai Jagama, Lakshmi Ma, Durga Ma, Ho Sharda Ma, Amba Bhavani Lakshmi Ma, Amba Jai Jagama, Hey Jagama, Amba Bhavani Hey Jagama, Veena Vadini Saraswati Ma, Saraswati Ma, Saraswati Ma, Hey Jagama, Veena Vadini Saraswati Ma, Veena Vadini Saraswati Ma, Saraswati Ma, Hey Jagama, Veena Vadini Saraswati Ma. Shri Saraswati Mata Ki Jai. Complete. So the Havan is completed, devotees. And now we shall go to our Arati and the other things in the program that our chairperson will tell us about. So please all stand. And the practice in our temple is when it's Arati, you have a choice. You come for Chandan, or you go to the Murtis, or you stay just where you are. Decide what you want to do. Om Sajang Chavarti Sanyuktang Vahin Yogitang Maya Deepam Grihana Devasya Trayokya Timirapamiti Deepam Agni Rajoti Rajoti Suryo Varcho Joti Nama Ite Shri Deepam. Jai Saraswati Mata. Maya Jai Saraswati Mata. Om Jai Saraswati Mata, Maya Jai Saraswati Mata, Sadguna Vaibhavashalini, Sadguna Vaibhavashali, Tribhuvan Vikhyata. Om Jai Saraswati Mata. Om गाये कर में भीना गाये कर माला मैया डाये कर माला शेष मुकुट मन सोहे शेष मुकुट मन सोहे गले मोतियन माला. ओम जय धूप दीप फल मेवा माँ स्वीकार करो मैया माँ स्वीकार करो. ज्ञान चक्षु दो माता ज्ञान चक्षु दे माता जगने स्तार करो. ओम जय माँ सरस्वती जी की आरती जो कोई जन गावे मैया जो कोई जन गावे. हितकारी सुखकारी हितकारी सुखकारी ज्ञान भक्ति पावे. ओम जय सरस्वती माता. जय सरस्वती माता मैया जय सरस्वती माता. बोलो जय सरस्वती माता. जय 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 सरस्वती माता. सद्गुण वैभवशालिनी सद्गुण वैभवशाली त्रिभुवन विख्याता. ओम जय सरस्वती माता. ओम जय सरस्वती माता. ओम जय सरस्वती माता. कीर्तन.
गंगा तुरी धारा बहिना बहिना गंगा तुरी धारा बहिना बहिना
बहिना बहिना
गंगा तुरी धारा बहिना बहिना गंगा तुरी धारा बहिना 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 बहिना
बहिना बहिना बहिना बहिना
गंगा तुरी धारा बहिना बहिना
गंगा तुरी धारा बहिना बहिना
ही पर गंगा पर रामा वहीं पर लक्ष्मण,
पर राम वही पर लक्ष्मण,
बिछुआ में सीता हरीना हरीना,
बिछुआ में सीता हरेना हरेना,
गंगा तुरी धारा बहिना बहिना, गंगा तुरी धारा बहिना बहिना, गंगा तुरी धारा बहिना बहिना। जय जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय जगदीश्वर गौरी माँ, जय जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय जगदीश्वर गौरी माँ, विश्वधारिणी अम्बे माँ, विश्वधारिणी दुर्गे माँ,
विश्वधारिणी दुर्गे माँ,
विश्वधारिणी
डर पिशाचे मन से हमारे मिटाते अंधेरे विद्या का हमको संसार दे माँ हे शारदे माँ हे शारदे माँ अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ हे शारदे माँ हे शारदे माँ अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ
Praise Saraswati Mata Ki Jai. So devotees, we are fast approaching the end. We just have to do the closing prayer. So you stand on the 2 feet of courage and manliness with faith and belief. Pray for yourselves, your near and dear ones. Again, seeking the blessings, guidance, help, and protection of Divine Mother for yourself, your near and dear ones. Om Tat Sat. Om Tat Sat. Pahimam. Trahimam. Shakti Sharanam. Ma, we came on this auspicious occasion and we offer devotion to you. We hope you are pleased. You have accepted our prayer and shower your grace and mercy upon us. Om Mangalam Bhagwan Vishnu Mangalam Garudhvajam Mangalam Pundarikaksha Mangalayatano Hari Om Avahanam Na Janami Visarjanam Pujang Chaiva Na Janami Chammatam Parmeshwari Tvameva Mata Cha Pita Tvameva Bandho Shasakha Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Om Shanti 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 Bole Shri Saraswati Mata Ki Jai Umapati Mahadev Ki Jai Pavan Sutta Hanuman Ki Jai Ad Shakti Jagdambika Mata Ki Jai Uraisa Jagarnath Ki Jai Bolo Bhai Sab Santan Ki Jai Bole Shri Guru Maharaj Ki Jai Swaha Mata Ki Jai Satya Sanatan Dharma Ki शुभ वस्तु कल्याण वस्तु आपको धन्यवाद सत्य आशीर्वाद आप लोग बैठ जाएंगे पाहिमाम त्राहिमाम be seated devotees may divine mother be with you and now I pass over to our chairperson Mrs. Chandika Ganesh
Pandit Baram Prasad, Purohit, Pandit Vinayak Prasad, Pandit Varish Prasad, Pandit Chandradev Dubey, Mr. Saddam Hussain, and your executive. As you would know, Mr. Saddam Hussain is an attorney at law and MP for the Barataria Sawa area. All right, and I'd like to make mention of Swas Gosain, the daughter of Pandit Sachanan Gosain, the chairperson for the executive, Aruna Mohammed, and also Mr. Sharan Maharaj Dharam. I hope I got your names correct. Yes, okay. So a special welcome to each of you. And to each of you, our special devotees, it is truly a delight to see all of you here on a Sunday morning. I know we usually do the Thursday night, but it's truly pleasant to see each and every one of you on such an auspicious occasion as Saraswati Jayanti. And to all the children. To our Vice President, Narad, and our Secretary or Treasurer, Melissa, and family, Shania and Justin, blessings to you on sponsoring today's service, sitting as Shrota, and preparing such wonderful meals and parasa to each of you. Oh yes, and the sons of Halima as well. 2 of them? 2 out of the 3, I think, sat. Yes, okay. Halima and Rajesh. Blessings to both of you as well. All right. Without further ado, I just want to make mention of, again, Shivratri that is coming up on the 26th of February. Now, it's a Wednesday. We would like to congregationally do Hawan or Puja as we would have done last year, which would mean that I need numbers as soon as possible. So please check with your WhatsApp chat, all right, and inform either any member of the executive and myself inclusive of your willingness to sit as a Shrota. Again, we do congregational Hawan. We will set up this area here where you are seated presently, and we will join in satsang on that night for Mahashivratri. That's the 26th of February. I want to make mention again of our Yagya that is fully sponsored from the 26th of August. It's a Tuesday. We run for 11 nights. All right, that's the Ganesh Utsav period, and it will be completed on the 5th of September. Now, we have shrotas for every night. Some nights are completely sponsored in terms of food and prasadam. If you wish to give, it will be to help certain members who do need help with respect to either preparation of the meals or the prasad items, etc. So please make clear your donations, any contributions. We value it all. Come forward to any member of the executive, all right? And then the Ganesh Visarjan will be on the 6th of September. So that's usually at Tembladora Park, Shagaramas. All right, so that's on the 6th, it's a Saturday of September. And you think it's too early to mention it, but it's something that you need to basically block off on your calendars. Speaking of calendars, we have the last 10 remaining calendars available for sale. It's just $5. It's like a contribution, honestly, for what Pandit Ishwar and the members of the Dharma Sansad basically put together for you to mark off and remember the significance or the auspicious occasions for the 2025 year. All right, so again, blessings to each of you. Please partake in your meals before leaving. They're already pre-packaged for you as usual. Okay, so I also, on behalf of the chairperson, my sister Swastika, I have 30 tickets available for the VeggieQ that they will be having on Friday upcoming. Now, they have members who have helped us. You see the shrine ahead of you, you are in it, you enjoy it. The AC, all the renovations have been done. It took time, it took energy, sacrifice, selfless sacrifice for several members. But it cannot be done without donations, contributions. All right, so this is why I'm asking anybody interested in donating, giving contribution, or purchasing these VeggieQ tickets. It's literally just $40. And she called out like 5 different takari and roti. And if you know the kind of effort it takes to even prepare these things, you'll know that $40 is literally nothing. Because I know y'all will buy a box of Chinese food for 50-something, 60-something, right? Easy, normal, for lunch. All right, so please give your contributions, support her, support them. I have the tickets in hand. If you choose to purchase the tickets but you don't want the food, that's also a possibility, or just give the contribution. She will be making it available to you at around 12:30 on Friday, all right, either by Auntie Radhika or at the Mandir, all right? So please, again, they are doing major renovations at the Tulsi Manas Mandir. I'm asking you to kindly support, all right? And do not forget the calendars again. Before I continue on, I'd like to hand over to Mr. Saddam Hussein. If you'd be willing to basically give a contribution, share some of your thoughts, it would be greatly appreciated. And again, to each of you, thank you for coming to our Mandir. I hope you felt the blessings that we feel when we convene here weekly. Sitaram.
Thank you very much, Madam Chairperson. Sitaram, everyone. Respected Pandit Balaram Prasad, all other Pandits who are here in this very auspicious gathering, the devotees. As I walked in the door, I felt a special welcome here. It's my first time at this Mandir, and I was graciously given a very convenient park right across the road, so I thank you very much for that. But this morning I spent a very wonderful, happy Sunday morning to join with you in devotion for this very special occasion of Saraswati Jayanti. And I especially want to acknowledge Narad and Melissa and the rest of the family for inviting me to join with you all this morning on such a wonderful program. The mandir that you all have here is a very, very comfortable, lovely, Mandir, and I can see right here, looking at your interactions with each other, that this is a very strong, oiled, strong knit community right here in this Mandir. And we don't find this very often in other organizations, and I want to commend you all for that. On this very auspicious occasion of Saraswati Jayanti, I listened to Pandit when he gave his discourse. And one thing that stuck with me is that he indicated that this is a occasion where you make devotion to Mother Saraswati for clarity of thought and mind. And that is something that is really lacking in Trinidad and Tobago. And I don't want to get political this morning, but it affects all of us now that we have seen senseless killings, that we have seen senseless activities in Trinidad and Tobago, and there's a lack of auspiciousness and a lack of clarity of thought. So I ask you all, whatever you do, to please pray for our nation. Trinidad and Tobago is not in the best place that it can be, but with prayer, with sacrifice, with devotion, we can ask the Almighty, in whatever religion it may be, I am for different influence, to please pray for Trinidad and Tobago, because one day we will make this place a brighter, prosperous, and safe country to live in again. So I thank you all once again for allowing me and extending your hands and your invitation for me to join you all this morning. So thank you very much.
Thank you sincerely, Mr. Saram Hussein. And of course, yes, you didn't get too political, but the message is clear. So we appreciate that. All right. I just want to make special mention of my, upcoming birthdays, starting with Avian on Monday. That's tomorrow. Happy birthday, Avian. On Wednesday, our spiritual leader, he would not want me to mention it. It doesn't matter. I'm his daughter. I can. Happy birthday in advance, Dad. I'm not going to get into too much detail. I don't want to be emotional. On Thursday, we have Auntie Radhika's birthday, all right? Another special member who joined us to India in December. On Friday, we have Avni's birthday. Happy birthday, Avni. On the 17th, we have Ambi's birthday and also my other sister, Ambika. And I know the list goes on and on. I always invite you to let me know when your birthdays are coming. We would love to celebrate with you, either at the Mandir or on the WhatsApp chat. You just make it known. Again, blessings to each of you. And to Leishi, a stronghold in our Mandir, one of the most powerful guys. What do you want? Uncle Ramesh, today as well. Two remarkable guys, strongholds in the Mandir. Happiest birthday to you. I hope you have a wonderful, blessed, auspicious day ahead. All right, so do enjoy your day, and our next service will be the following Thursday. All right, so not this Thursday, the following Thursday. Please, if you are not part of the WhatsApp group, let me know your phone number. I will add you. Sitaram, do return home safely. And Mr. Saram Hussein, we have a yagya upcoming. I am imploring, I'm asking you kindly. All right, we have had several issues in the past. Please help us get that lock unlocked so we can have safe parking in the facility here in the Savannah. So that's from the 26th of August to the 5th of September. Please help us, okay, so that our members can park safely and we have no issues with theft and they can get home safely. Thank you.